right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his career against Porcello, just 3 for 14. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The catcher, Blake.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Blake Swihart was down for the first out in the 7th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batter.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In his career against Porcello, he has 7 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch on its way. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. And it's fouled away. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will... make the play, and that retired the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The second baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Miguel, cuando salga del baño, tráemelo hisopo.
Here's the 1-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Devers over at second. Nunez on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Reddick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
The right fielder, number 66.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Carlos Correa now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down 5-3. Here's the first pitch to him.
The catcher.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now here's the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's a .333 hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 32.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Lo. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Gurriel on at first. Nobody out. One and one to Chirinos.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here. Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The tying run is into score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about the definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Tyler Thornburg comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Long throw to third. And they will walk off with game 1 here at home.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and